Tourists are avoiding Florida like it has emotional herpes. Florida tourism is down, beach businesses are dying, and the people are somehow surprised about it. Come to Florida, where the sun burns your skin and the governor burns your identity. It's so politically toxic that even the alligators are switching parties. DeSantis is out here turning Florida into a family-friendly dictatorship. It's like North Korea with Margaritaville decor. He's out here banning books, attacking drag queens, and starting a fight with Mickey Mouse like he's the final boss of the woke Olympics. The man literally lost a fight with Disney. That's like getting beaten up by a piñata. Tourism in Florida has dropped harder than DeSantis' presidential campaign. You remember that? Blink and you missed it. It was like watching a wet sock run for office. The beach bars are empty. Even the piña coladas are asking, is it because I'm fruity? You know things are bad when even retired boomers are thinking of packing up and moving back to New Jersey.
So yesterday, my sister called me after she saw my video that I posted last to this one. And I need you guys to actually go over there and read the comments. Just read the comments. You don't even have to look at my video. Read the comments of what people are saying about coming to Florida or not coming to Florida. And most of them are not. Most of these visitors, like Canada and UK, are not coming to Walt Disney World. And see how people are changing their plans of coming here. And I know this because my business, my tourist business is being affected. Anyway, while I'm speaking to my sister in the kitchen, I didn't know that my husband was in the computer room, but I'm telling her I'm so frustrated. I really want to leave Florida. I know we could sell this house and we could actually have 2 homes in Georgia and in Puerto Rico. That's what I want. That's my dream. And Georgia wasn't even in the running for the longest because Georgia was backwards, but Georgia started becoming purple and blue. So anyway, my husband comes into the room and he tells me, haven't I tried to get you to move to Georgia for the longest? And he goes on and on, doesn't allow me to speak because he's on this high horse of how he wanted to move to Georgia because his mom is there. And we stayed in Florida because it's like the middle ground. Like, yes, my parents at that time lived in Fort Lauderdale. His mom lived like 5 hours away from Orlando. And I'm looking at him like, I never wanted to leave Florida. I never thought I wanted to leave Florida. I love Florida. It's absolutely beautiful. It mimics the weather of Puerto Rico. That's why we like it. There's a lot of Puerto Ricans down here where I live, in Orlando and in Kissimmee. So I feel at home here. However, we never had a DeSantis neither. I mean, I'm like, in my brain, I'm thinking, why are you getting upset with me? Because I really don't want to live in Florida. I just don't like the politics here in Florida. DeSantis came in the picture. Why don't you understand that? But of course, I did not formulate my words because he was on this high horse about, I told you about Georgia. The hell does one got to do with the other one? I don't want to leave. If we didn't have a DeSantis Florida, I probably would still be saying, I love Florida. You need to move down here, everybody. So I'm just going to say that was frustrating as hell because he felt like he made a point and he made no point to me. He made no point because I never really fathomed myself going to Georgia, period. And of course I wake up and I'm still frustrated because no resolution was made, meaning are we seriously going to talk about Georgia now and Puerto Rico? And if I stay, I'm here for the good fight, guys. Anyway, you guys have a blessed day.
Catastrophic loss to tourism in Florida just from Canadians.
A lot of them will not come because of Trump and what was going on with Canada. They just don't want to come and spend their money here. The cost of living here has changed a lot. Everything went up.
It's no secret Canadian snowbirds haven't been flocking to South Florida lately. President Trump's immigration rules and tariffs have caused controversy in Canada.
The greater Fort Lauderdale is expecting up to 150,000 fewer visitors from Canada. They make up one of the largest groups of international visitors to South Florida. According to Visit Lauderdale, Canadian visitors...
Trump has cost South Florida $90 million and climbing just from Canadians. Just from Canadians. But wait, it gets worse. Did you know the entire world is boycotting the United States of America in tourism? Did you know that we are right now on track to lose $31 billion in tourism alone just in 2025? And that is an estimate. And yes, it has grown. Trump is destroying the USA. Do you agree? Have you canceled your trips to the USA? Drop your comment.
Florida beaches are empty because racism don't pay the bills. Now, those beaches and businesses are empty in Florida, and the business owners are scratching their head. They're like, I don't understand what's happening and why this is going on. This is what happens when you build your entire platform on bigotry and fear. When you spend years attacking immigrants, the very people who visit your state, spend money in your hotels, eat at your restaurants, buy your tacky-ass beach towels, don't act shocked when they stop showing up. And understand, it's not just tourists who aren't coming to Florida. When you squeeze the working class like a lemon, there is no juice left for joy. You think people got beach money right now? People can't even afford to go outside. And all those Trump tariffs, those weren't on corporations. Those were Trump taxes on us. Prices went up, jobs got cut, and now folks are choosing between groceries and gas, not plane tickets to Clearwater. And y'all made Florida a hostile environment, honestly. And not just for immigrants, but also for black people, LGBTQ, teachers, hell, even librarians. Y'all made the beach a battleground. So now it's just you and those overpriced souvenir stands collecting dust. And now conservative business owners are mad. But they're mad at the consequences of the policies that they voted for. Baby, this ain't karma. This is cause and effect. Conservative policies destroy communities, period. So ask yourself, how long are you guys going to continue to vote against your own bill?
I don't think you guys understand the repercussions that Florida is going to face. In fact, they're already facing it right now. We literally have construction sites in which it was filled with workers that are no longer there, that they have fled the states. Listen, I have a side hustle that caters to tourists when it comes down here to Fort Wilderness. Last year and the year before, I was fully packed. My trailers were fully booked every weekend. This weekend, my big trailer is only going out once. And it has been a struggle renting them out. Now, I thank God that this is just my side hustle and that I really don't count this money to live on. But can you imagine other people that are have a side hustle or this is their job full time to cater to the tourist industry? And at this point, I understand why they're not coming because I don't even want to be here. But if you want a Spanish TikTok, I think you would understand the gravity of this issue. So get ready for higher costs of living here in Florida. Get ready for the higher cost of fruits, orange juice, everything. You think you're going to buy a home in Florida. That's not going to happen. You're not going to be able to afford it. And if you did order a home, it's going to take you a long time to actually move into it because they don't have the workers. DeSantis did not make Florida great. DeSantis has definitely destroyed Florida. And the sooner the Republicans understand that and get rid of him, the better it will be. But these Republicans lack backbone because they should have been fighting against DeSantis and they should have been doing the right thing, but they chose not to. I just had a Democratic legislative aide in my house, and one of the things that we talked about was how bad the sessions are, and that in August they plan to ram down a whole bunch of other policies, like if I call you a racist, that I have to pay you $35,000. The whole point is to shut down the minorities and basically put the freaking majority, the white people, in charge. Ron DeSantis is a fucking racist. And if you agree with him,